Alright, what's going on, guys? It is Chili Games again, and before we start, I just want to say a huge freaking thank you to everybody who's tuning in and just supporting me, and whether you're not, like, you know, everything counts. And oh, it's just been so much fun. Uh, I'm I'm really I'm really enjoying making content with this game. So here we are with the Tier 7 Iowa, and Iowa was actually my second Tier 7 ship. And I'm trying to think, pretty much the one ship that I played a lot, it was my most played for a while, and happy to say that I was able to manage like a 65-ish% win rate solo with it. So I was not at all good, but I felt like, back then BB players were trashed and being like, oh, they don't know how to play. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get good at battleships, and So some people say it's cheap or whatever, and it was overpowered. But to me, I don't like RNG. If I shoot at something, I want my shots to hit. Um, so I don't want to have a good play, and then RNG just smack me in the face and be like, no, you didn't have a good shot there. So I chose the Iowa because it was the most likely to have good RNG and good dispersion, and we rocked it. It was actually my first 200k game. So towards the gameplay, we take a huge hit from Bismarck there, which, good on him. I was trying to get as close to this island as I can, and I want to play this more like, kind of like a Baltimore up close, because I didn't know who was out here, and wanted to shield myself away from as much HE spam as I could at the beginning. And if you noticed, freaking lightning. Oh my god, I was pissed, and I was like, nope, I'm loading HE right now because I'm gonna have to disable something on this guy if I want to live here. I mean, this is the worst, absolute worst thing you want to see. And the 3 games that I had before this, I was top of the team. Not saying that they were great games, but our teams were just getting smacked, and it was just so frustrating. So we were still trying to get a win in this ship, and this happens, and I was pissed. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, this is the worst situation. Anyways, I try to back away. I'm giving myself room. Already we're kind of turning away from him. We're trying to give him a more difficult kind of angle to take, because I know he's going to be firing single torps just like that. And I mean, look at this secondaries, man. Like, secondaries should be chewing this guy a new one. But, ha! Dodge the first one, and you'll see the sausages are too slow. Dude, when we had this, I was fully expecting his next 5. I don't know if he shot those off before that, but when we dodged those torps like that, I was like, oh my god, excuse my language, I'm going to shit down this kid's throat. And I mean, this was the culmination of like a couple games of just nothing going right for the team, and that easily could have killed me. So I was like, there's no freaking way we could just dodge that. Oh god, it was so satisfying. So at this point, I'm trying to charge this guy. I know his smoke ends up soon, and luckily we have decent dispersion, and he is out of the match, and he deserves to be. That's what you get. Don't come at me. Oh god, that was fun. That was just, perfect. So we're going to take back our spot here, and not really going the best for the teams. It's kind of even right now. And I see Monsieur King George here, and I'm wanting to take a shot. As you see here, we probably should have aimed a little bit higher, because that angle is just enough angle to where we won't be able to do much at all. And we scrape away with a couple thousand there, but nothing crazy. At this point, I really don't know. I know that there's a hipper, if you see last spotted super close, and that's actually his plane. So I know that this guy is pretty dang close to me. I'm spotted by a destroyer to the right, so I'm in a pretty bad spot here. I don't have much support close to me, and I was waiting for our destroyer to my left to come around that bend and spot Hipper. I immediately start backing away from this island again because I know Hipper will absolutely ruin me. Mayoko has really good detection here, however, I don't know what he's planning there. We skate away. One penetration for one Citadel there. He should have been dead. But, you know, a Citadel is a Citadel. It's much better than a bunch of overpins. So again, same island, we are getting bum rushed by a Hipper, and I don't know if this guy was just gun shy or not, but he definitely thought twice about it. And again, we're reversing because I do not want to catch 6 of these torps in the side. He, he just barks. Quite literally, he's like, "Hello, I would like to get shot." So we do. His turtleback armor. Well, actually, we should have citadeled him there because his turtleback armor honestly would have helped our shells arm. So he got, I would say he got pretty lucky there, all things considering. We're still backing up because I know his torps have 6 kilometers of range, and I try a cheeky shot there. It ends up not doing anything. Lightning is kind of making an iffy choice. I mean, there's really no point to go bum rushing this Hipper just because even though his DPM on his guns isn't that great, there's also Mayoko somewhere close that isn't still dead, so got to keep that in mind. Keeping my eye on this Jean Bart, and I'm going to come out wide on this island here, and see there's the Hipper's torps, and that's exactly why I kept backing up. So Hipper spotted, and you see Lightning, you know, he spotted, he got himself spotted. He should have known that, you know, coming around that island he was going to get spotted, so I don't know why he decided to do that. But Lightning has a lot of smoke, so he gets out of it pretty easily. Kutuzov behind us, really good support here. Ends up really helping. Another beautiful, like, just lineup for this Mayoko. And you see me wiggle the camera there because I was like, ooh, we're going to predict it and look cool and make sure we got the kill, and pretty much zilch. So, a lot of fun. Lightning goes down. Why? Because Hipper has really good sonar. So his play there is just ultimately probably one of the worst decisions I've seen. Unfortunately, this Mayoko goes undetected again. I'm waiting for this Hipper to come around. At this point, I know we have the Kutuzov behind us, so we go ahead and just take those shots trying to hit turrets on that Jean Bart. Still playing it slow, because you see Hipper has healed a little bit. That's plenty enough health for him to come around this island and torp me. So, and, you know, everyone's in the middle here. See, this Mayoko is here too. So we have quite literally been able to not do almost anything this entire game because of all these torp threats. And at this point, I'm like, I'm about to get rushed by 3 ships here. So this Kutuzov better have his A game on here. Aiming a little bit upper belt, trying to get turrets on this guy, because at that angle, I'm not hoping for much. End up with almost 7,000. Fletcher finishes him off, so that's good. And this game's over. I mean, honestly, this is just a meme game because the torp beats at the beginning was just hilarious. And, you know, this is my first win with this thing in a long time because I got bored with it. I played it so often, I was like, you know what? I'm bored. I want to learn new things, and that's kind of where I picked up cruisers. And I see this Mayoko coming out. I'm speeding up as much as possible so he doesn't have a torp angle, and I am ready to shoot my guns as soon as possible. And we shoot a little bit too high there. You see that? 4 overpins. We shot a smidge too high. Luckily, Kutuzov again cleans them up, and again, Hipper is, I mean, nothing he can do here. Kutuzov is there to make the play, throw out the things. You see there his torps. If we would have stayed, it would have been bad, so we went forward. Kutuzov does not get the double strike, unfortunately. But a pretty good game from him as well. And there's the Hippers Torps. So this entire game, we have been hugging this island and baiting torps. So it was just funny. For this to be the win that we had, it was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Not the most productive by any means. I'm running Sims right now, but I'm also not running Flammable Cannoneer because at tier 7 right now, with all the HE spam, you do not want to be running Flammable Cannoneer. I can tell you from a cruiser's perspective, if you're running Flammable Cannoneer, I am thanking you, and you are going to be in a damage compilation where you'll end up in a video of mine with Kutuzov or something. Really good shot towards the King George again. Don't get lucky. I was thinking that would have been a decent range to Citadel. That's why I was kind of aiming a little high there. Decent slap on him. He's turning in. We have 2 BBs coming in on his position as well. And that is going to about wrap it up for this one, because I don't think he lives too much longer after this. What was that, like 10k or so? You know, 100k, nothing special about that. Just a meme of a game, honestly. But what's funny is I felt like I didn't do anything this entire game, but the results are going to be quite like shocking, and I was actually pretty shocked. So you're going to see here, nothing special. Finally got the win with Iowa. Torf beats the entire time, and we finished first. The Kutuzov or the Tirpitz finished below us, but honestly, I really feel like we didn't do much. But guys, that's going to be a video. Thank you so freaking much for everything, and that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you.